Did you talk to the... No, you didn't talk to the dude. Talk to the dude and get the quest.
Okay. I talked to him briefly, but I interrupted him because you were telling me, I think.
Yeah. So you just follow their stuff.
So I was possessed.
Yes, you were possessed by a being, and you were going to be hanged, but then the being left your body, and the leader of this group, John Bourbon, I believe it was, shot you down because he considered you to not be a threat anymore.
Okay. I'll be on my way then. Yeah, I'm supposed to be doing that.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be doing an Alan Bennett at the moment.
You lead, and I'll follow.
Righto.
Whenever you have any questions, I'll answer them.
Very well. Alright, go speak with the captain is apparently the very important thing I must be doing. Is that you? Captain John Bourbon? How's you doing? Oh, bloody hell, not zombies. Oh, so I'm expendable now, I see. Well, I certainly hope so.
Expendable. Someone with nothing to lose but...
Corpses don't just get up and move around on their own. Well, I mean, sometimes they do.
I'll give you a good price of what I've got left. Come see what's left of my wares. Iron well spent.
Okay. Right, go beat up zombies, got it. I can do that! Kill! Kill with violence and also a big stick. Fantastic. Apparently so, Chester, yes. Ooh, stuff. Aggressive padded boots. Well, I always wanted aggressive padded boots.
Also have
aggressive padded boots of attack.
Another, yeah, exactly. You're gonna find a lot of items with names. I would also probably suggest rebinding the healing potion to something that isn't really far into the number bar. I have mine on tab, which is really neat for as a quick emergency heal button.
Mm-hmm. Let me see if I can find it.
So that will also be under keybinds.
Yeah.
And then
drink health potion. Yeah, there we go.
Quick slot bar or quick bar slot number 9 is what you want to change to tab then. And then if you then you can keep the energy one like that or to something else. You won't use that as much.
So quick bar slot 9 is tab. Do I need anything to change anything else?
No, that's the quality of life changes I would suggest. Change that to tab and unbind W for shift weapons because that just gets in the way.
All right.
So now we can just go on our way and do our things.
And smash zombies in the face! I've never liked anything more. I mean, you can immediately see and feel the Diablo inspiration, can't you?
Yes.
Which is a point in its favour. Don't get me wrong. It's got that same feel. Well, I mean, obviously the gameplay is practically identical, but it's got the same kind of very bleak feel to it right off the bat. You know, with everything being fucked.
Oh, it's super bleak.
Excellent.
This is post-apocalyptic world right here.
Yeah, well, that's perfect.
Okay.
Oh, I leveled up!
Yeah.
Alright. So we need to do...
There's two things. There's on the... If you click C or I, you have your attributes, or you have S where you can select a class.
Mm-hmm.
I would suggest class first.
Let me have a look through what them are. We've got soldiers. They're just decking people. That sounds great. Demolitionist. Blow stuff up. At range. Okay. A necro. Functionally. Well, sort of. An assassin. Ooh. Blade magic, eh? Interesting. And then, basically, Arcanist is sort of like a wizardy, sorcery type, it would seem.
I can go into in-depth quickly on what each one is, basically, afterwards.
Shaman is murder hobo.
Oh.
Inquisitor is fucking awesome. Alright. Oh, they've got an actual necromancer, so the occultist is something else. Alright. And then this last one is kind of like a paladin, by the looks of it.
Kind of, yes. So, so also you can click,
so give me a quick rundown.
You can click on each class as well to see their skill tree and then you can click undo class to go back and forth to see what skills they're gonna have.
Right,
but anyway,
right.
so soldier is your tanky main, like, physical. You do physical attacks, and you can go sword, shield, or two-handed. There are different, and that's how that goes. Demolitionist focuses on fire damage and like piercing, so because they use guns is the one thing, but you can also go melee. They have a lot of traps, grenades, molotovs, auto turrets that will or like mortar turrets that will fire on of themselves. Occultist is more like a witch type that uses acid and I think it's vitality damage to do various things. They can summon certain creatures and they can do debuffs and stuff like that, damage over time. Nightblade is your rogue. They focus on piercing damage and cold damage. They are quick, they can do a lot of attacks. They are the only class that can dual wield single-handed abilities.
I'm seeing that,
things. And
it's like their first option.
And then that has a long line of additional things that will happen as you just auto attack. They will do different attacks as you hold down that. And then they have some other support things for that. Then Arcanist is your mage. They do a lot of different elemental damage, fire, cold, lightning. You can also go into ether damage, which is a different type. They have a big fuck-off beam they can do that just deals a bunch of damage. They can summon down meteors in a select area. And then an earlier skill is just 3 rocks that falls down, kind of.
So would the big fuck-off beam be disintegration?
Albrecht's Ether Ray is what it's called. But it's pretty much...
disintegration
is all the square symbols are actual abilities, and every circle is things that are on top of them or that changes them in some way.
Ah, yes, I see.
So all square things square icons are actual abilities that you put on your harp or whatnot.
Okay.
And then we've got Shaman. They deal in lightning damage, a lot of things. They have basically 2 sides, lightning and physical piercing bleed stuff. And they can summon a thing. They are like, they're kind of, they're druids, the Shamans. That's what they deal. But they can also like deal in lightning damage. They like two-handed melee, or I think range you can also do. But it's mostly two-handed, and then some stuff. Then Inquisitor is the only class that can do dual-wield single pistols. So single range, they can dual wield. They have certain things that go off of that. They deal mostly in like fire and cold damage. They have some that deals in electricity. They have 3 abilities that put down sigils, so like traps that activate when enemies come close. And then they have some other things that are more active. Then we go on Necromancer. Fucking 3 guesses on what Necromancer does.
They raise minions.
They can summon their minions. They have 2 that can stay around for more. They have a later one that has a time limit on it, but can do more stuff. They have a life drain beam. They have some default attack enhancements. They have a life steal like circle thing that they can attack enemies around them. Well, no, but yeah, they're a necromancer. They do that stuff. They deal in vitality, piercing damage stuff.
Yeah.
Oathkeeper is kind of like the paladin. Yes, they deal in fire damage because they are a follower of Empyreon, which is the prime god kind of in this setting.
Okay.
And they can later on summon Guardians of Empyreon for free. They stay around for forever and they cannot be targeted, and they just walk around and hit stuff.
Nice.
They are very cool. They also have a spin to win button where you just hold down it and they spin as you move around and attack enemies.
Fantastic.
And this class, you probably want Sword and Shield because they have certain abilities that require a shield, and certain things that will
very similar
do bonus.
To the Diablo Paladin.
Yeah, certain that will do bonus damage for if you have a shield. It will add the shield stuff onto it. And then also, yeah, certain classes will have a basic attack ability that you put it on your just auto attack, so left click, and it will like every time you hit an enemy, it will go up in one charge, and it will get stronger as you keep hitting them with left click. Certain classes have that. So Oathkeeper have that, Soldier have that, Demolitionists have that, I believe. Oh, well, no, they don't have the same. They have a default attack, but it doesn't go up in levels.
Right.
Shaman have one that goes up in levels. And yeah, some have that, some don't. But yeah, that's more into. And then at level 10, you get to choose a second class.
Ooh,
and the combination of those two classes will change the name. Is the most things that change between that. So like, combination between Soldier and Necromancer is Death Knight.
Nice.
A combination between Soldier and Shaman is Warder.
Okay.
And a combination between Demolitionist and Inquisitor is Purifier. They have all equal unique names depending on which classes you pick. But some classes synergize more with others because some deal in fire. For example, like Soldier and Oathkeeper is a good combo because both can use sword and shield stuff. And if you focus on fire, then that goes well with Oathkeeper as well as physical stuff.
Right.
So you can check in on it. And so when you put a point into the mastery bar below and then gone out of the menu, you cannot change the class anymore.
Right.
It's locked in.
Okay.
But
well, I think I'm leaning towards the Nightblade. I think that's probably closest to my style.
Yeah, okay.
So
whenever you put a point into the mastery, you will get the core abilities. Depending on which class you pick, they have different preferences. So you can kind of see based on what they get, what you want to focus on. But then every class has tends to have two ways to focus on them. Whether it's like for Nightblade, so it's probably piercing damage you will want, which is going to go into what specific core attribute you want to focus on, which would be Cunning, because that deals in crits and piercing damage and stuff like that.
Alright, let's pop a point in here then. So now I choose one of the first three options.
Yeah, so now you put, below you can see when you put one level and 1 point into mastery bar, you can select those three first ones. Then when you put 5, you get to the next set. And so yeah, you get to pick. You probably want to pick the dual blades one at the top.
I mean, that's what I was gonna do. Yeah,
that's the whole core. And then
you can.
So you can pick and choose whatever. Now when you've selected your class, you can kind of pick any skill. You can put a point into each skill and then just continue on the bar and just put 1 point into every skill to test them out.
Yeah, that seems like a sensible thing to do.
A little later, not a whole lot, when we've come back and done this quest, we're able to unlock to respec whenever we want, more or less for free.
Nice.
Because it's so fucking cheap, you can basically respec whenever you want.
Fantastic.
So you can just shift around with skills however you want, because you can fully respec really cheaply. If you wanted to, if you're at the end and you wanted to take away all points and put them back in, you can just do whatever.
Fantastic. All right, so I've got one in the dual wielding because of course, and then one in the Amarasta's blade burst.
Yeah, and that's one I believe you select an enemy and they will like get attacked by a bunch of things. Maybe, unless that's a different one. But you'll see. No, I think that's Phantasmal Blade. No, it's not. Whatever. You'll see what they do.
Okay, so then we've got Devotion. What's that about?
Okay, we'll get to Devotion later when we get a point in Devotion. That's another...
Okay, I don't need to worry about it at the moment then.
No, you don't need to worry about that. That comes later.
Awesome. All right then. Let's close that. And oh, hello. So you've gone for the Necro, huh?
Yes, I will be playing a Summoner.
Excellent.
I will try. There's an achievement for having 18 pets out at the same time. I will be trying to get that.
Brilliant.
So,
I like the sound of a meat shield.
yeah. So with your core attributes, you want to probably put points into Cunning, because that is what your main thing is going to be. So Physique is going to be for health, and Physique is also needed for heavier types of armor. They have requirements for that.
Here we go.
And
Now I
Cunning
am
is
much
just
more
damage.
cunning than ever before.
And Spirits stacks with, or scales with, all magical types of damage.
Yeah. In the meantime, zombie bashing. That's where the excitement is to be found. Ew. Ah, gross.
Oh, there's going to be much more gross stuff than those.
Oh no.
So I'll just
I don't deal well with
follow
gross.
you from now on, and if you have a thing you want to hop in with, then
Alrighty.
feel free
Ooh,
to
I picked up
ask.
an axe. Puncturing woodsman's axe of blood. Fucking brilliant. Well, I mean, I've got a dual wield, right?
I mean, that is the
Now
point,
that I can do it. Yeah, boy. All right, now I have 2 punching objects. And a fur jacket. Fuck yeah. I'll be warm and toasty.
Oh, you can act. Jesus.
Is that a toilet? Dear oh dear.
Yeah.
They really do think of everything. Okay. Yeah! I hope it's going to be relatively easy to tell the difference between your minions and the enemies.
Okay, so yes, you can. So also, I forgot. If you go to options, and I believe it's gameplay, there is.
Yep.
Okay, it's not. But if there's auto loot materials, enable that.
Okay.
Because that is gonna save a lot of fiddling with. Is it in? No, it's interface. If in interface there's display group health bars and player health bars, and they should those minions will probably be. You'll see a health bar there as well.
Okay. So do they count as pets then?
Yeah.
Okay, put that on then. And,
And also displaying your health bar will make it easier for you to see yourself in on the ground. So because then you get to see your health directly in the center of the screen instead of having to look down.
Yeah, and that means you won't die quite so easily, perhaps.
You'll be able to tell, oh, I'm dying, so then you can heal.
That would be the smart thing to do. Yeah. Oh, nice boat. Shame it's fucked. Ah, nice zombies. Shame they're fucked.
Also, come back in here and you'll find an item, I believe, unless you also need to loot it.
Oh, yes, the Harbour Master's log.
Yeah. So there's another element to this game. There will be notes and whatnot that you can pick up, and when you use them, you get experience as well.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I just leveled
and then
up.
You get a log entry. I don't know how. I know a set of logs that I would like to like have read whoever does it, I don't know, it doesn't matter, but there's a lot of them. We don't need to read all of them because not all of them are relevant. They're just neat, but there is one set of one specifically because they relate to a character that will show up later.
Right, okay. Well, let's put another point into cunning then. And more skill points. Perhaps. How do I get back to that?
S.
Thank you. Alright, so...
Otherwise you have the bottoms at the bottom by your skills you have the different icons.
Oh yeah. So I said, alright. Well, let's put one in there. And then move up the thing with those. Okay. Looking good. And food, because you're definitely going to eat food you find on a rotten old boat in the middle of the fucking swamp, aren't you?
Hell yeah.
Delicious. Tastes of mold. Whoa, a green thing. Now my Diablo instincts are tingling there. Yes, it's rare, and it does icy things.
Yeah, there are two other ones above this. There's epic equipment, and then there's legendary.
Makes sense.
And then also, for later, by your health bar to the left a little bit, there's a little icon that says loot filter. There you can filter out on the quality. A little later than now, you can filter out common because they will be completely pointless to have.
That's very handy. Because yeah, it does get to the point in the games like this when you're just wading through crap.
when you gone to a certain point, you just go, okay, all of this is useless and I don't need it anymore.
Yeah. All of this is garbage. Yeah, fantastic. That's going back, isn't it? We don't want to do that. Onwards. You. That's a lot of dead guys. Oh, it's a big dead guy. But dead he remains. Oh, so much stuff. I love stuff. Especially when it's superior scrap metal gladius of decay. Oh, I love the naming schemes of these things. It always cracks me up. It's actually, because it's scrap, I'm guessing it's not that great.
Well, all of the things we get currently is not that great.
Well, no, I suppose in the grand scheme.
Just look at the stats that they have.
I'll investigate properly when we hit like a rest point. For now, murder is the order of the day.
Oh yeah,
lots
also in
and
case
lots
you
of it.
didn't read that, if you press L or any point, you bring up the map and then go to local map. You can always set a portal whenever, at any point.
Oh, those aren't limited?
No, you just click the portal and you can go back to the prison that we started at. And when we want to go back, we just go to their town portal and then go to our set portal on the map, and we can go back to where we were.
Wow.
So if you notice, my inventory is getting fucking full over here. Just set down a portal, go back to town, then come back when you've sold everything.
Sounds good.
Why do you not have a weapon? Oh, wait a minute. Maybe you do. Maybe it's just glitched for me. Sometimes they do.
Yeah, I'm definitely dual axe wielding at the moment.
Sometimes it does that where you don't see your fellow player having a weapon in their hand, and it's like, what?
Don't worry, I am well equipped. Kyo.
Oh yeah, there's a dude in here.
A dude?
Yeah,
is he friendly?
He can, well, he has,
his door, so
he has an exclamation point over him, so you can guess whether or not he's friendly.
I suppose friendly insofar as he's not going to immediately kill me. We're all going to die out here. Well, cheery fellow. Doodle doodle do. Chased in here by a pack of ravenous rift scourges. That doesn't sound good. There you go. I sent him home because I'm a nice guy. Could have just murdered him, but what would be the
I
point?
don't actually know if you can. I've never.
No, you probably
but I
can't.
think one choice is probably just you
Ignore
can
him.
try and go there yourself, maybe. There are certain flavor to those choices where there is one much later in the game, where someone is like, "Oh, it's terrible," and you go, "I don't have time for this," and the text is just shove them into the rift gate. You just shove them into it and you go, "Okay, there we go."
Do as you're told. Level up. Sweet. Let me just do a little bit of murder right here. All right, let's see about that there level up, shall we? More cunning. And let's make that dual wield a bit more powerful as well. There
Damn,
we
was
go.
it that large? Okay, sure.
Yeah, all the dual wield. I do like a dual wield. Aha!
You get to
New
choose if we want
location.
to explore all of the map and stuff, because there's a little bit we haven't explored.
I am? Alright. Well, I definitely do like to get everything. Let's have a little poke around. Satan dogs! Exactly what I wanted. Because they're all dead. What do they get for standing in my way? The fools! More treasure over here? No. Oh, that's treasure. Excellent. Is that everything? Did we get all of the things?
Here's two entries
like-
that I want us to get and to read from
will,
the Journal of Inquisitor Creed.
Okay,
So I guess
So
you
then
can read them if you want.
I will. Alright.
Well, actually, you have to read them because you picked them up and they're instance on the floor. And so, no, wait a minute, I do get lore bonus. Okay, fair enough. I thought only you would get that.
Alright, here we go. I am currently en route to the village of Burwich in order to investigate a number of strange incidents that have been reported in this area. As dusk is drawing near and the swamps of this region are said to be hazardous to travel at night, I have reluctantly taken up lodging at a small, squalid tavern in Lower Crossing. Perhaps I am weary from my hurried travels, but I feel as if there is a strange pressure and electricity to the air. It is almost akin to the still before a thunderous summer gale, but yet the sun shines and not a cloud is to be seen. Everything seems as it should, but in my gut I feel that something terrible will soon come to pass. And then zombies occurred. Alright, second one. As I was packing to resume my journey to Burwich, my assistance was urgently requested at a logging camp in the Old Grove, west of Devil's Crossing, where strange animal attacks have left 3 lumbermen listless and pale. Upon arriving, I received a somber greeting from the foreman, who informed me that the bitten workers had gone mad and fled the premises. They were reported to have spoken in an unknown tongue. The foreman showed me the remains of the animals. 2 grey foxes and a hound, suffering some sort of horrific mange, lay in a hastily dug pit behind the outhouse. Foreman told me the animals suddenly died when confronted by the workers, and a strange green vapor emanated from their remains. Shortly afterwards, the 3 lumbermen fell ill, and their mental state rapidly deteriorated. It appears that my presence in this region is most warranted. Oh yes, the old green goo animal problem. We've all been there. All right. That sounds bad.
Oh,
Sounds
it's about to
bad.
get so much worse.
Oh no. Worse than green goo? Surely not.
Well, yeah, considering that it's not goo.
No. Oh, let's put this aside. Ah, to battle once more! It's the only time I'm truly happy. You sneaky... Hiding. Lurking there. Is that the green goo?
No, these are just ether
physical-
crystals.
Oh, okay. I'm guessing we're
They
going
are
to need
bad
them for
anyways,
something.
though.
Uh-oh.
And that
Give
is
me a
why
minute.
we
Got it.
destroy them and gather ether crystals afterwards.
Right. Zombies! Strange green vapor did the silent get out here. Maybe. Maybe Slay the Spire and this game are actually the same universe. Wouldn't that be a turn up?
Are you
leveled up
getting
fast,
ether
aren't you?
crystals pickups?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I am.
good, because I'm not. It doesn't matter. I just want you to get that because you'll need those.
Alright.
Technically, I need those too, but you are the following ones. So if you complete a quest, I'll complete a quest. It doesn't matter.
Okay. Right,
And if I need something, anyways, I can just borrow from my main because I'll tell you when we get back to town after doing this. Well,
yeah,
how that works.
That's fair. Alright, let me just, I leveled up once more, so let's see what else I can be doing. It's,
Yeah, generally,
next
or
step.
like a thing I do at this when I level up characters is because we're so close to the beginning that you don't need more than like a skill to carry you. So I tend to just put a bunch of points into mastery to get that to max as fast as possible before picking as skills, because I've already kind of picked. Okay, I'm gonna have these skills, and then level those up afterwards. So I potentially just put a point into the things I want. But since you haven't played before, you just pick any skills that come up so you can try them out and see if you like them or not.
yeah, okay. How do I assign the ones that aren't triggered off basic attacks to buttons?
You go to the bar at the bottom and you right click into the different things. So left click and right click.
Yes, I see.
And 1 through 8 you can select the skills, put them there.
Okay, so let's pop that there. And that there. Okay, there we go. I can actually use some of those. See what they do.
Before we go into the bottom, so we go quickly down here, just whoop.
Secrets?
Oh, now I picked up an air crystal. Nice.
Oh, Christ.
Not ready.
No, stop that. Hit the zombies. There we go. Yeah, unfortunately, I keep... Okay, this ruined shrine kept getting in the way of my attempts to click on the zombies. Alright, this shrine is ruined and needs to be restored. Are you sure you want to place this offering? I don't know, am I?
Yes, you'll get a devotion points. Okay, and then also you get some loot whenever it gets completed.
Sweet.
Okay, so now you go to the skill menu and then you click on devotion.
Oh, goodness
Now
me.
don't get too overwhelmed. So there, if you scroll out, you can see all the different celestial bodies that
Holy
you
crap.
can select from. And there's 5 different types of elements, or whatever you can call them, that certain celestials will require you to have some in order before you can actually put points into them. So you go from the beginning or from the start just to pick a thing, and there are a select amount of those that will be available once you put, for example, if you hold your mouse over one of the 5 at the left, you can see the bodies that have to do with that one. And then you can check,
gotcha.
like, if you hold over one, you can see if it's like the blue affinity requirement 1, for example, or something. Then you only need 1 of those to actually put points into that one. So this comes into a lot into what build you're doing. This is where you can make yourself into a lightning god that I made. There are things you get later. There's like potions you can get that will completely reset your devotion points if you need to. But also the person that you can respec your character can also take away devotion points in the same way. Also for the same price. It's also cheap, but the more you use the respec, it will cost more, but it's still very, very little based on how much money you get in this game. It's not a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
So at the moment, you kind of just maybe pick a thing. So you have the crossroads bit at the beginning, so you can pick a thing, and then you can see which ones light up, and you look at them and you go, okay, are these interesting, just of the effects that they have? And if they're not, you can always click undo, click a different thing in the middle to see which ones light up, and then just kind of just feel out which things you might want. But since you picked Nightblade, I might suggest the yellow order one, because that one will go towards the right, which there are 3 celestial bodies. There's a dagger, a dude with 2 daggers, and then more daggers. Those are pretty. Those, as you look at the skills, are aligned towards Nightblade stuff. So you might want to pick those up, for example. So I would suggest picking that one up and then going towards those in whatever way.
Right. Neat. All right, let's have a.
And speaking of which, what the fuck did I want?
Oh, I see. Right, that was my first devotion point, and now I need to get more.
Yeah.
To go further in it. I get it. All right, nice.
I'll just not put a point into it yet, because I need to look into more of which ones I want, because mine is going to be, for the most part, pet related, to give bonuses to those, to my creatures. But it's a very intricate system with a lot of different changing.
All right.
So we'll be able to find these shrines all over the game.
Okay. Oh, we need to kill Kaizog the Reanimator.
Yes.
There he is. Found him. Let's just get rid of his little friends first.
Oh, they'll come back. He's a necromancer, so.
Oh. All right, never mind. Let's just hit him in the face.
There you
Got
go.
him. Oh, loot. Delicious loot.
So yeah, at this point, I would suggest probably loot filtering out common, because we don't
as
need
early
them
as
anymore.
this.
Yeah,
All
no,
right,
they're trash, because they're just the base equipment with just their armor, and that's it. No extra stats or whatnot. So we probably don't want. We want the good stuff, which is yellow and up.
Well, all right then. So are they not even worth selling off, like stuff I've already got that's crummy?
Oh no, the gray stuff you can still sell.
All right. Well, let's.
Can you pick up the things that are on the ground, or is your?
No, I'm currently full.
Hold on, I can pick those up.
My inventory is full.
So we need to be.
Yeah, we only have one, or no, we have 2 places to teleport to, and also we got each our separate personal teleporters, so we can potentially utilize that.
Okay.
I'll give you a good price of what I've got left.
Yes, I have killed the Reanimator.
Ah yes, that is also another thing. So each. Are you in dialogue? I'll shut up.
There's some more quests to find. Hooray! So where's the guy I can sell stuff to?
You have these dudes with money bags over their heads. The guy that I'm at currently will sell you stuff, or you can sell to. Most of the time, you don't need to buy anything, because it will not be good, kind of.
No, that's fair enough. Yeah, just sell off stuff they don't require. Oh well, these are actually better than my current ones, but yeah, no, I'm gonna put some decent ones on, aren't I? So basically, anything that's white is probably just worth binning, right?
Yeah. There's no. So in it's gray or white, yellow, green, blue, purple.
Some of them got rid of. There's also a gun here, but that might not be my style with the whole dual wield thing.
Yeah, no.
So that can go. All right. And that can go.
And also,
I have a ruined bone of blood. I don't know if that's any use to you.
No, anything that you probably don't need to worry about anything that I need. I have already stocked my stuff.
That's fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah, sell the stuff you need, and then because now we have access to the rest of the facility.
All right. Well, first things first. I need to just go back and grab all that stuff I left on the ground.
No, I left it, or like there's nothing that was there. I sold it.
Oh, wait. I thought the loot was instanced though.
Unless it is instance, but if someone drops a thing, it becomes available to both.
Ah.
That's how you can give stuff to people, which is going to be very important for you.
Yes, I expect it will. All right, give me a bit. Then I need to sort out the stuff I've got left. See what's worth having.
Yeah, you probably. Yeah, I was gonna say you probably don't need to look that hard at the moment. We're gonna get a lot of different loot and whatnot, and stuff is loot. That gear is probably gonna change very quickly.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see.
Better boots. Those can go. An impervious patchwork jacket of corrosion. I always wanted one of those.
Probably don't want something that has corrosion in its name.
You wouldn't have thought so, would you? Oh man, it's a really cool hat, but I can't wear it yet. Lame. Magic pants!
Yes.
I can't wear the magic pants yet. Damn. Oh wait, hang on. I have a level up, so if I do that, now I can wear the magic pants. I can either wear the purging leather pants of readiness or the resistant patchwork leggings of the eagle. Oh, I love it. I love Diablo-style naming. It's fantastic. Right,
it's
so
just
the
adjective after adjective
ones
on top of the items.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Right, so
Do you have one adjective for your item? That's too little. 2? Nah,
Yeah.
man, you need 3 of them.
At least 3 or 6, yeah. Alright, so I do have a slightly better sword. Is it better than my axe currently? Doodle-dur. Oh, I see. Okay, so this weapon does less damage if it's in the offhand, but the axes don't. That's interesting.
Well, no, it depends on, it checks, because you have 2 different weapons. It checks how much stronger, like what DPS it is. So like, that weapon will have more DPS than the weapon in your main hand. The one in your offhand is stronger than it.
Right, and my offhand presumably is the one on the right.
Yeah.
Okay, that would make sense, because that's like the super good green one.
Yeah.
If let's put that in the main hand, and then if I hover over this, yeah, there we
I
go.
also don't know if it matters. I don't think it matters in terms of what weapons is in your main or offhand. I think it just...
It's just a way of telling you
Yeah.
which one it is, yeah. No, that's fair enough. Alright. Is this better than my current belt? It is... Probably not. Good, alright, so I can sell everything I'm currently holding.
Well,
Marvelous.
you probably want to keep the healing potion and the spirit elixirs.
Oh, yeah, no, I meant all like the equipable clothes and that.
Yeah, because all of the things that says component, the yellow things, you want to keep.
Yeah,
And then anything that is purple, you want to keep. Because those are important items that you can do stuff with, such as crafting or solving things on the map or other things.
Keep this hat around just in case.
Also, you can just right-click on equipment, I believe, to sell them.
Oh, handy. Okay.
Unless that is a setting, in which case you can go into the settings and do that.
All right, good. Well, I'm feeling better and stronger already. So, now I need to help Barnabas with the water pump, help Kasparov with his chess research, speak to somebody inside Devil's Crossing, and then also I need to go and kill some zombies, some specifically named zombies at that.
Yeah, there's some hero units. So Kasparov is here. We can talk to him.
I know, I was brilliant. Sounds dangerous. Sounds very dangerous. I won't be growing any new limbs. Okay, good.
Yeah, no, the portal tech is fairly secure.
Mm-hmm.
No Warhammer tech here.
No. Oh, and he needs the crystals, right. Okay. Yes, we've been doing some of that. All right.
How many do you have?
3.
Okay, hold on. Actually, you can just have all of them.
All right. Thank you.
I'll just need to collect some later, because apparently that one is specific for me as well. Oh, no. Okay. It completed for me too.
Excellent.
Good.
Okay, go find his apprentice. Another objective. We got a lot to do.
Oh yeah. We're single-handedly carrying this element.
Well, of course.
There you go.
Nice.
Come see what's left of my wares.
So that guy holds faction items.
Price of what I've got left.
Oh, yeah.
If you press J, you'll bring up the factions menu. We can
Oh,
see
good
the
lord.
different factions that we're dealing with. So Devil's Crossing is currently on tolerated, and they will go up. Whenever you hit honored with a faction, or actually when you hit respected and honored, you get a faction quest.
Right.
And then when you get to revered, you get all the rest of the things. You can always
Oh, wait,
look
you
at
can-
what you can.
You can
get.
be like pally with the enemies?
No. They are just, it's checking on how much they dislike you, meaning how many things you kill. You can't be friends with them. It shows that
Oh, I
because at
see.
certain stages they spawn extra hero units or whatnot. And when you get to the
Right, right.
end of Nemesis, they have Nemesis spawns, which are like bosses but stronger. That will show up in the world.
Okay.
We won't encounter
lord,
Nemesis enemies. That
No.
takes a long time to go up that far.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's also a way to see the factions that we are dealing with currently, and if you want to read into a little bit of them. Also, how the fuck do we have 1 point in Chthonians? We haven't met
I
those
don't.
yet.
I don't know.
What the fuck? Okay. I don't know where the fuck that came from, but sure.
Find Milton Hart and collect his amulet. Oh, blimey. I'm gonna be very busy.
Did you talk to this guy?
No, I did not. I mean, if I could get a hat. So I'm assuming that iron bits are basically the money.
Yeah, iron bits is money.
Okay, cool.
Oh, it wasn't the illusionist I was talking about. So the illusionist is what do we call them? Glamour. So you can change what your gear looks like physically, but won't change them. stat-wise.
Oh, I
And so
see.
whenever you pick up things, that will be updated to look like things you've picked up, but you don't necessarily need to have equipped and whatnot. So
I mean, for how cheap it is, I might do that just so I can have a cool hat.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, I've got a hat! Fantastic. Okay, there we go. Stuff! I like free stuff. It's the best kind of stuff.
We have another note you can pick up and get experience from. You don't need to read it if you don't want to. It's not super important.
Let me gather my notes. Achievement unlocked.
Then on top to the right, we have our respect person.
Mm-hmm. Noise.
So if you look at it,
Within you.
it costs 25 iron bits to take away 1 point.
Okay.
And after like 5, 6, it goes up to 50. And yeah, by the point you probably want to respec, you will be carrying around 100,000 iron bits, probably, if not more. My main currently is holding 3 million.
Good lord.
You also
Quite
don't
a few
use
then,
money
yes.
for a lot, so you will just keep stacking money into your inventory. So yeah, the respec cost is not a problem.
Right. Well, let's on there, and then we can get phantasmal blades or pneumatic burst. Alright, sure, we'll have that then. And then put that in there. Excellent. Alright, there we go. I've got a sweet hat and I can kill stuff better. What more could anybody want?
And top left here, you got your storage.
Stashed.
Ah, yes.
It's very large. You can get a second one for 10,000 bits, and then it will cost more the more you get. But if you click on the top left icon, you have item transfer. That is chests and stuff between characters.
Oh, fantastic!
And,
yeah,
I have
it's always good to have
so
that
much
sorted.
equipment and like a full box full of legendary items that I can't use on my main. So I'm like, cool. This is probably gonna be
Lend them
used
to other
for
people, yeah.
something else. All of this gear that I'm carrying though tend to be like around 40 up. So we'll have to wait until then before I give you cool stuff that you might want.
that's fair.
But you know.
Okay.
Except for the first box in which I put stuff that I could use on this character, so you know, we'll see about that.
Right, well, let's go find those. Let's go
Yeah.
find those zombies. How about?
Yeah, I carry a bunch of. There's 2 potions. There's a potion you can get later that can reset your attribute points, and then 1 your devotion points. I have a lot of those, so if you feel the need at some point, I can just give you those, or one of
So
those.
where are the special zombies?
That will be in the field as we just continue forward.
Okay.
We'll
So
find
where
them.
do we need to be going?
Just
Back to the
teleport back
cave?
to where we were, because we can continue from that point.
All right. Oh, there is one thing still on the ground here. Yoink. Yes, more zombies. Exactly what I wanted. My way! Yeah. So are the food rations just like a little immediate healing?
Food ration. Okay, that brings up a thing that game not gonna talk too much about. There is a thing called Constitution that is on your health bar. There's a yellow glow on top of it.
I did wonder about that.
That is
yeah.
your Constitution. So you have health regeneration, and then you have Constitution. You have let's call it immediate health regeneration. So there is health regeneration in which the game will be like, yeah, you generate this much health over time. But then Constitution is when you've lost, like, let's say half your health, and then you get out of combat or haven't gone hit in a bit, the Constitution will drain and you will rapidly gain health up to a certain point. And so the Constitution is your rapid health regeneration after combat. And so when there is no more yellow over your health bar, you won't get that effect. And such as I think it's called like Vital Essence and Food Ration will heal up the Constitution meter. So that is pretty important.
Okay.
And then there's gear and other stuff that can give you percentages on your Constitution, so that you can have more of it, so that not as much gets used up when you need to heal. So it's kind of like a second health bar that only is used for regeneration.
Okay. Handy. So I leveled up out of all of that. So let's give myself some stuff. I think. Wait, I see movement. Kill! The tainted hounds. They're green. That means they must be bad.
Yes. Correct.
What's stuff in that rock? My Diablo treasure hunting senses have not let me down yet. Poke everything. Whitemire. Ah, bees!
Yeah.
This makes as much sense as anything. How does one attack a swarm of bees like that? Don't ask.
Aggressively.
Yeah. That's not the thing about. Not the bees! Always the bees, Chester. Always. A limitless supply of bees. See? Look at how limitless they are. Oh, snake people! This has escalated quickly.
Yes, these are called Slickkin. They're not great.
No, they're also very dead.
Problem.
Like we interrupted their dinner. Oh well. I don't feel any guilt. I don't know about you.
Absolutely not.
Because fuck them. Yeah. Oh god. There's so much goo everywhere whenever you attack anything.
Oh yeah.
Fairly gruesome. Stuff. I don't want to leave behind any stuff now. No, that's the wall. Right. Perhaps this away then. Nothing there, but... Oh, hello. Hang on. Snake person wanted to say hello. I say hello with violence. Violence and rage.
Also, this game does have secret passages and whatnot, so you looking around isn't just like super pointless. There will be stuff that isn't like pointed out on the map that is still a pathway.
Oh yeah, okay. Good. Reward exploration. Hold on, we've been here, haven't we?
No. You can check on your big map
Hold on.
where it's
Oh, the
completely dark. We haven't been.
Well, there's a cave here. Let's have a little look-see. Why not?
Don't stand in the green stuff.
Don't stand in the green stuff. Oh,
Tis acid.
like I said, green is bad.
Yes, you're standing in the green stuff.
My? Oh shit. Sorry. I thought it was a bit more overt than that, but no, you're right. Held up. Now, where's the treasure? That's what's really important. Pasquill the Hoarder! He seems like a big deal. Let's murderize him.
That skill's not ready.
Watch your health.
Oh god, me! Me who is being murderized, yeah! Alright, no, I'm fine now. I got better. Hey! Hey, no running away! Get back here, you!
Remember to not stand in the goop, potentially. I don't know if you were, but...
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Damn.
Got them! Wrecked. Never know how to... We just won't worry about the fact I kept using health potions during
Here we
that.
go. So, don't click on this.
I didn't click on it, I swear I didn't.
Yeah? No?
Oh, the big thing, right.
Yeah, don't click on that yet.
Okay.
When we interact with that, there will be a big, well, comparatively big spawn of enemies that we need to kill.
Alright, well let me do my level up first then.
Yes.
More of that. And... make that a little better. Alright, that'll do.
Although, yeah, okay, technically, my skeletons aren't pets because they don't have a specific health bar, but they still also counts as pets.
Oh wait, oh, this guy's new.
Yes, he's my new pet. He's
What?
a
Is he?
a blight fiend.
You.
Isn't he
And
adorable?
what's his name?
No, I haven't named them.
Name him.
No, because he'll die, and then I'll bring a different one. So I'm not that creative with names.
You'll bring back the same one, obviously.
Do you want me to name all my 4 skeletons that will change every time as well?
No, just him.
Oh, Bobby. Okay, his name is Bobby.
Love it.
My blight fiend, Bobby.
Yeah.
All right.
Surname undisclosed.
If you're ready,
Right.
you can
I'm
click on
doing
the
it.
thing.
Whoosh! Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, you weren't kidding about that, were you?
No.
Stillmane Rager! I don't think that naming was very sensible. Oh, the Storm Touched!
Yeah, this is a hero
He's a
enemy.
bird man. He's also very dead. Oh, so much stuff! Give me all the
Oh, I got
stuff!
2
can't carry
epic
anymore.
equipment.
Oh, really?
Pair of boots and a sword. Sword that I'll want. Sick. I think I probably already have that sword. in
You
my
almost certainly do.
inventory.
I got Impenetrable Bernard's Slightly Chewed Buckler. The fuck kind of name is that?
That's a great name. What are you talking about?
I want to know who Impenetrable Bernard is. I want to meet this guy. He sounds like a right laugh.
You can't meet him. He's impenetrable. Don't you hear that?
Yeah, socially and physically.
Fuck this.
Fucking brilliant. Alright.
Okay, that's not better. This is better. Give me that. That's better.
Okay, so that's everything in here then.
Yep.
Excellent. Looks like we made some friends too. Yeah. Yeah. There they interrupt my looting. Should we be concerned about the green goo that they're leaving behind?
That's acid, so yeah, don't stand in it.
Noted.
Here is one of the zombies we need to kill.
Oh yeah, Pharos the Rotted. Yeah, we'll be rotted in a minute. Fuck him up.
Don't stand in that. Move out, move out, move out. That's ether fire. That is terrible. That takes, I don't know about acid, but ether fire takes a percentage of your health bar in ticks. Defenses doesn't matter. It's very bad. So
yeah,
never
100%
stand in
fuck that.
If you stand in it, you'll notice like, oh, my health bar, I'm almost dead.
So even though I said it kind of as a joke earlier, green really is just very bad all the time, isn't it?
The first DLC is the definition of green bad.
Fantastic.
The entire color scheme of this first DLC is green.
And everything that's green is bad.
Yes, very much so.
Marvelous. Well, now we know, you see. Oh, wait a minute.
Now you're going backwards.
We've been there. Yeah, we've been there. I knew that.
What we can do, because my inventory is kind of full, we can go back.
Yeah, mine is as well, actually.
And there is a different instance area in which we need to kind of do a quest in.
Okay.
Because we need to go to the basement or whatever we call it.
Well, let me sell off some crap first.
So.
I'll level at my 9, and that's not going to be enough to get certain items. So the yellow things that you potentially have collected that are components, you'll want to save all of those. You can shove them into your stash whenever you go back to base. These are for putting onto your equipment to give them more stats or to give you more stats. Some have abilities that come with them, so they give you a specific skill maybe with them. Some are just stats and whatnot. But they are very important. Maybe not these early ones, they are not that important, but for early game they are kind of. Especially there is one, a chipped claw you might want to actually put on your weapons now. Because that will give you an ability called Slam, which will probably do a fair amount of damage.
Okay. Oh yeah, chipped claw, there we go.
So some pieces gets put onto your armor, some gets put on weapons specifically. Some puts on rings and amulets specifically and whatnot. But for now, you probably don't need to focus on them that much. It's just the chip the claw that you probably want to put on.
I'm just going through all my gear right now that I've picked up and just selling most of it, let's be fair.
Yeah, no, there's going to be a lot of just, picked up a lot of stuff, just sell it.
Yeah.
Sell all of it.
Okay.
Let's see, do I have something that I have a thing that I can use? Oh boy, I'm going to take that out. Wonderful. So what is this? What does this do? Bonus to all pets. Thank you. Reckless Guardian. Ooh, nice. Cool. A thing that potentially summons a different thing. Lovely. Take that.
Oh, I found a belt that gives me plus 7% internal trauma damage.
Oh, yeah, dude, that's the damage type I love the most. Internal trauma is great damage type.
That does sound pretty hilarious.
It's fucking funny. It's basically, so some damage types are just a damage type, but over time. So internal trauma is physical damage over time. Pretty much. And bleed damage is pierce damage over time. While physical damage and pierce damage are like bursts, let's call them, and then you have bleed and trauma is the equivalent of them, but over time.
Yeah, I see them.
And so like you have fire damage, and the overtime equivalent is burn damage. And so they differ in stats and in percentages and whatnot.
Hey, we started out with a salt bag. I didn't even notice that.
No, yeah. It's
That
fairly
can go
shit,
because,
but...
yeah, I was going to say, because I found an amulet that's not shit, so I'll have that instead.
And also, this early game, whenever you go to a merchant, select the accessories, like the 4th slot, and if they have scrap in their inventory, buy that. You'll want as much scrap as possible in the beginning of the game.
Okay. Unfortunately, I think I am going to have to sell the impenetrable Bernard shield.
I mean, it's not for you, so...
Yeah, exactly. It's not really
much.
But it was cool while we had it.
Yeah.
Alright, so how do I use this claw thing?
So you have it in your inventory. You right click on the claw and then you left click on the weapon you want to put the claw on. And each equipment can only have one thing on them at a time.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, yeah, you can't be in the item.
Yeah, I was in
many.
the shop at the time, so right clicking it sold it, so I had to go and buy it again. Like an idiot.
Well, there is a buyback menu as well.
Yeah, I found it. Alright, good. I
have to deal with the heavily delayed stream version to see what you may be doing.
Yeah.
So I'm like, And then you have that as a skill, so you can select that on your hotbar at the bottom as an actual skill. I feel like Shipped Claw is probably the strongest thing in the early game, based on the fact that the ability does 240% of your main hand damage plus a good deal of amount of physical damage, and then plus 30% crit damage. And I'm like, dude, this is real strong compared to the other things you could potentially have. Because they're more like the elemental stuff that you can get. But
alright, let me go and put all of my components in the box. If I remember where he is.
All of the purple stuff you want to keep on your person, however.
Oh, okay, so the scrap then.
Yeah, the scrap and like ether crystal you want to keep on your person, while all the components you can always chuck them in, because they will be, the scrap and stuff can count as quest items or for building bridges or something to get further, so we want to keep that on your person. But don't worry, this is not going to be our complete inventory. We will get a maximum in one playthrough of 4 extra bags. And when you get to New Game Plus and you get your technically first bag, that's your 5th bag, and that's all you can have.
Okay. There we go. Right. Should we try and find some more zombies?
No, actually. We're going to go down here.
Alright then.
There's a dude to speak with.
Okay. Okay. Is this what we need the scrap for? Or at least partially?
Yeah. Give him the things. If you have enough scrap. You do.
Ew. Poo water. Go kill the snake people, got it.
Yeah.
That's all I needed to hear was kill snake people, and I'm good to go. Yes. Hang on. Stuff in there? No stuff in there. Okay.
Oh, that's the thing that's
Hell is that?
That is a thing. I have a offhand weapon, quote unquote, that has a, what is that? Apparently 5% chance every time I attack to spawn a different kind of summon. So it spawns the dog
wow,
1%
nice.
of the times I hit enemies with my weapon.
Minions!
Yes.
Zombies on fire! It just keeps getting better and better, doesn't it? A bolt action rifle, hot damn.
Oh yeah, guns exist. What do you think the demolitionists use?
That is a very good point. Yeah, there you go. A bloody... Oh, green stuff all over the place. The one time where green isn't bad.
Yes,
When it's
it comes
treasure.
to equipment.
Is there a... Game says there's a spider here, but...
Yeah,
there
it's at the
doesn't seem to
bottom.
be.
The spider is on a different level than you. Huh.
Yeah. Story of my life.
Why did I do a
Kia.
spin? The fuck? Unless that was you. I don't know.
I was promised snake people.
Oh, they're coming. Also, you're
Cool.
going the wrong direction.
I know, but there's stuff on the ground over there and I want it.
Oh, okay.
Pepper box gun of alacrity. Well, I never wanted anything more in my life. Hell is a pepper box gun at the best of times.
Well, Pepper Box is a really, really old gun.
Oh, okay.
I think it might have been the first design of a gun, maybe. They're terrible.
Wow. Yep, no, fair enough.
Like
Noted!
historically, that is. Like I think,
Yeah.
if it's what I think, then I think they're like they misfire and jam and they're terrible. But they were
Yeah, that
the
makes
first
sense.
type of pistols, so unless it's a fancy design, but I don't feel like it because I think I looked it up at some point and I think it's an actual design.
Yeah. Ah, spiders! Ugh. I know they're probably more scared of us than we are of them, but still.
Ah yes, level up, level 10, fantastic.
Oh, damn! Double digits, bitches!
Okay, that gives us our second class.
Oh, blimey, already?
Yeah, level 10. You get to choose your second
damn!
class. And that gives me another pet.
Sweet. Alright, well, I have absolutely no idea what I'm gonna be doing here.
Yeah, so I can help you with the choices. Keep. Hold on, let's see. So you're playing Nightblade. That means you're gonna go with Coal or mainly Pierce probably, and some Cold. Well, an Arcanist could work based on the fact that you're dealing with cold stuff, and they have some prominent abilities regarding that. Inquisitor, not so much. Inquisitor, you want to basically use dual wielding pistols, so that's not gonna work so much for you. You
Yeah, I
could
was
go
thinking
Soldier
that.
because Soldier I feel like Soldier kind of works with anything for the most part because it gives all the things health and defense and stuff. So Soldier kind of is a good pick for
Standard
whatever.
combat stuff, yeah.
I think pull up your Nightblade's skills on a really large delay. I wanted to see. I don't know if you do bleed on certain things, but I don't think you deal acid, so I don't think occultist is super great because occultist deals in vitality and stuff. I mean, The Nightblade is unfortunately one of the classes that I'm unsure of what to use with it necessarily.
Yeah.
But soldier you could go with.
Seems like a safe bet, doesn't it?
Yeah, you could go with soldier. It has some neat skills inside of it. And obviously also technically it doesn't necessarily matter. Like the second class can be used very sparingly. Like you could only pick like I'll take 2 skills from this class and that's it. But it just depends on, I guess you could just look at other things that it has, like, but yeah, no, you could go soldier if you want. I think that's a fairly safe bet.
So this first soldier skill that says can activate with all default weapon attacks, will that stack with all the dual wielding ones I've been doing?
Yeah, cadence is basically a default attack, and so you put that on your left click, and yeah, that will work with. That's an alternate default attack, so that will work with your blades, I believe. Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's put points into that then.
I mean, if it doesn't, you can always respec it.
I can always respec.
So you can check. I mean, if you do your spins and your dual hand like into 1 point attack, you'll notice if you do your default things like, and if they don't appear, then just take off the skill later.
All right.
So yeah, I gained. Oh yeah. Also, what is your class name now?
I will look.
You can check that in your
Blade Master.
Yay!
I like that.
I'm
on board with that.
Kabbalist because I picked occultists and necromancer.
Yeah, it seems like a good fit. Oh, hang on. Spider wants to say like. Very big spider.
And so now I gained a bird with me that shoots lightning and whatnot.
Thunderbird, eh?
Yes. What is the? Yeah,
Thunderbirds all go.
Stuff.
Spiders on go as well.
Oh,
going straight to hell.
Is it? No, it's not. I forget what the fuck the bird in Devil May Cry 5 is called. Chest, if you're listening, what is the name of the bird? I'll name the bird.
Name the bird. Why do I get the feeling Chester's just going to say Bobby again, just
no,
for
he
the
has
bit.
the name and he has to play the game, so you'll know.
Let's hope so.
Also, we already have one called Bobby.
That's true.
I'm not gonna name the skeletons. Fuck that shit.
No.
Bimmy, Jimmy, and Billy, I guess, and then I need to. I mean, I don't know how many they'll become. I think there's you can get a maximum of like 6 skeletons at some point.
It doesn't seem like that many, but I'm assuming it's because you get a bunch of other stuff too.
Well, yeah. Every time you put skills into that ability, the skeletons you summon are stronger. Plus, you get a bunch of extra stuff on top of it that will upgrade them. And also, when you build for pet bonuses, all of your pets, so the skeletons will become stronger.
Right. Oh, hang on. We can go that way. Look at the map more often.
Oh, I look at the map like 50% of the time, if not more. I keep putting up the full map just to move around to see where I've been and where I haven't been.
Oh, green stuff. Give. Yup. Oh, that's how that works. Okay. One of my skills, I didn't realize how it worked, but it's just kind of a little projectile. Just like...
Yeah.
I mean, for the moment, I'm reasonably happy just to dump skill points into the kill stuff more buttons. It works just fine.
Go, minions! Kill the thing!
Corruptor! Oh, hang on. Yeah, go away. Don't interrupt while we're murdering. Got him! Oh, damn!
Absolutely destroyed.
Tough! Wrecked. And I got some gloves that are on fire!
Oh, yeah? Is that an
They're
epic item?
epic gloves!
Yeah.
And not gonna lie, they look rad as fuck. Once I can equip those, oh boy,
Yeah,
I'm
there's
gonna be a
plenty of
happy
equipment
man.
that looks really cool.
Yeah, I can believe it. Alright. Shrine cleansed! Stuff acquired! Oh, was that a devotion point as well?
Yeah, also here's a dagger you may want.
Nice! Thank you. Alright, I'll do the devotion point right after this! Fuck you, snake people. You don't get to be alive.
Yeah, okay, I think that's it. So we can just teleport back to Devil's Crossing.
Alrighty. Seems like Chester must not be there because he didn't answer your question about the bird.
Yeah.
Like an asshole.
See anything I like?
Is he still praying? No, he's not playing Front Mission anymore.
Blimey. Tyrant's tarnished maul of celery. I mean celerity.
Celery.
That'd be a lot funnier.
Definitely
It's also
what
a
it's
giant
called.
two-handed hammer, so bye.
Let's see, what is the later devotions that I want? I don't actually know. Things they
Oh
use-
yeah, I see. The pepper box is like a little derringer, isn't it? Like this pathetic little.
What bird? Chess, the bird in Devil May Cry 5. What's his name? I forget. Shadow is the fucking leopard tiger thingamajig.
The leopard tiger.
So what's the bird name? I forget. What thing says pet bonuses? Ooh, this is a summon thing. Griffin, there we go. This is good. Black Blood of Ugol. I'll take this. What do I need for this? I need some Chaos and Eldritch, and of course that is what I need. No fucking surprised. Ooh, Hungering Void, that seems good.
Ooh, cold
That-
damage improvement hat. Yes.
Oh, yeah, Raise the Dead, I need that. Okay, good. I have something to go towards from the get-go.
Excellent.
What is this guy? No. The snake or the viper? No. The jackal gives pet bonuses, but not a lot of stuff. No, I don't want you. No, I don't want you. What do you give? 3. Which do you need? 8. That will give me 5, so I need 4. Poison damage. Fine, let's go with Jackal for now.
Damn, dude, I'm getting all icy and shit.
Oh, I see the fire gauntlets you have there. Yeah, okay.
I'm a big fan of those. I can't equip them until I'm level 16, so it's going to be a little while.
Yeah, you could put them in the stash then, so.
That's what I'm going to do, yes.
Any luck clearing out those? Well done.
Quest completed. I don't even know what I did, but I'm assuming it was the snake people murdering thing.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And we got a new bag now.
You bag, huh? Ah, you have to buy it.
Need stashed?
No.
No?
Or in your inventory, you got the right side. It's
Oh,
more
I didn't
inventory
even
space.
see that. Fantastic. Just put some materials away here. Lovely. All right, excellent.
Actually, hold on, come back here. I think I have a
Okay.
ring that you can not use yet, but it has
Blood
bleed damage on it,
seal.
so you might
All
want
right,
to.
I'll stick that in there. I mean, he's level 14, so it won't be long. Excellent.
Safe with me.
Sweet. Level
Nice.
up. Oh, now we're going to Burwich.
Yeah.
All right. We haven't even killed all the zombies yet, or found the, the apprentice is in Burwich. Okay.
Yeah.
What about Milton Hart? Where's he?
You will find it on the way as well.
Okay.
It's a fairly straight road, so to speak, all
Yeah.
the way up there. It's just
All right,
very
then.
wide.
So
Is this the correct one, or is this since before? This is since before, so let's not do that. Let's just go from Laurel Crossing, I guess.
alrighty. Let's go to Burwich. By any chance, are there witches there?
No, actually.
Well, that's just flagrant false advertising, isn't it? Deeply ashamed of whoever named that place.
Well, I mean, hold on. It's no, okay. It is spelled W-I-T-C-H. I was thinking maybe
Exactly.
it's just spelled C-H, but no. I guess yeah.
They have lied to me. There were no witches to be seen. My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined.
I mean, I think it's honestly best that there isn't witches there. I mean, there are witches close to there.
Oh, it's
To the
witch
east
adjacent,
of
I
the
see.
village. There is some. We won't see them for a bit, but they are there.
Fair enough. We seem to have been cursed in some capacity.
Ah,
There
yes,
we
here's
go.
another totem.
And then many enemies appeared. Kill them all. Kill them to death. Oglock the Ravener. Raven this, you piece of shit. Oh, so much loot. Delicious. Combat pants. Oh, giving me all of the things.
You might want this.
Rule Edge. Does sound pretty cool. Not gonna be able to use it for a little while, but hot damn. Yes, that's very good. I look forward to it. I need to do that. I need to put some more points into murder. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna I'm piling it all into dual wield capabilities at the moment. All about that stabbing.
Yeah.
You stupid ass snakes have no idea.
I would probably suggest just upping the mastery bar so that you can get access to the later skills as soon as possible.
That's probably a good idea.
Because
yeah.
one of those skills are your kind of summons, where you have blades spinning around you.
Yes, I think that would be quite handy.
That doesn't have health; they just exist there and do damage. So.
Yes, I think that would be pretty good. Yup. Now that's your little friend. You're no match for me, are you? Oh, hang on. Oh, I do love the way the enemies ragdoll when you kill them. That fucking cracks me up. It really does. Oh, I seem to have discovered the corpse. Desecrated, that's the word I want. It's alright, I got away with it.
Got away with what?
Desecrating the corpse. Because a bunch of snake people appeared, and then I killed them, and then they weren't there anymore. Got the bees. Would you say that we're still kind of in what the game would consider the tutorial area?
Yeah, I mean, up until when we're done with Burwitch, that's the end of Act 1.
Ah, okay.
And there is 3 acts. They're not all that short. Like, okay, if you take the local map and you look on the right path from Devil's Crossing up until Burwitch Village, that is where Act 1 is.
Okay.
Except I think Hallowed Hill, Mudrow, and East March, that is not part of that. And then Act 2 is towards the left side. I mean, if you look towards the left side, that's the rest of the game.
Whoa, that's a lot of stuff.
And then you got Port Valbury in the middle, which is a kind of, it's an Act 3 area, but you teleport there. And then the rest of the way on the east end, past Burwitch, is DLC 1 up until Malmouth. And then DLC 2 is the separate map you get. That is at the bottom right.
Okay. Oh yes, the Corvan Basin. Tomb of the Eldritch Sun.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So yeah,
nice
no, this is still
then.
tutorial. When we're done with Act 1, that's the end of tutorial bit. We'll be pretty much around level 15, somewhere there, when we're done with Act 1.
Righto. Exciting.
I have there's an achievement that I've done that it was really difficult. You know we're level 11 now.
I do.
Yeah, the achievement requires you to not be at level 11 and have beaten the first act boss.
Oh. So at level 10 then, presumably.
Yes. Before you hit 11.
Yeah.
That shit's hard. On veteran, which is normal mode but harder.
Right.
Which you can, I think you can enable that at any point, maybe.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, that's hard though in a way that you might not think it is. It's not hard because you die. It's hard because you end up leveling to level 11.
Without meaning to.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's real fucking hard. It's a real hard balance of, okay, I need to be high enough level to like do something against the boss, but I need to not be high enough level so that I accidentally level up past the point by going through all the enemies like in the last section before the boss.
Yeah.
It was a real hard balance, and then it's also to find the quest or the class that works best, because you kind of need to do kite tactics, and to find the class that does most damage with just like one skill, and it was like, nah, it was fun, but it was hard to try and find that mix.
The achievements you have to kind of engineer are always the trickiest ones. Gladius was a ton of those, and I had to spend a disproportionate amount of time doing them.
Yeah, I'm very excited for you to see the later end stuff when in visuals and stuff like that.
And when plot-wise shit starts hitting the fan, I expect.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy. Do things start getting a lot more green?
Yeah. God does it ever. So I like the second DLC more, because the first DLC is a lot of green and a lot of the same stuff. It's not bad, but it's just like, man, is this I'll tell you, where the fuck did the cat go? There we go. There's a shit ton of ether fire just everywhere in the first DLC.
Oh no.
It's just everywhere. It's just like, you want your health? Too bad.
Too fucking bad, loser.
You keep getting hurt at all times. And there's a specific thing they deploy that I'm like, fuck this shit. That is, I guess you could call it an enemy, but it's not a thing you can hurt. And it just follows you and drains your HP, and it's like, fuck you.
Well, that seems monstrously obnoxious.
But it doesn't move that fast, at least, so... Did you get the quest? Yeah, you got the quest from that guy. Do you have enough necklaces?
I asked him if I did, and he said yes, and I've got it, so...
Oh, you completed it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got the Slith Primal Ring.
Yeah, there are certain quests that I complete for both, and some don't. I don't know which ones, so that's why I asked, because I'm like, I would rather you complete them because of dialogue and stuff, than me doing it.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Combat Pants of Ruin!
That's just as the first DLC suffers from having the color palette green and gray in every area. Yeah, kind of.
Dear.
Yeah. It's not visually interesting unless, I mean, at first it is, and then it's like, yeah, it's sure as fucking green here.
Sure is a lot fucking green.
And it's a lot of you having to fucking look at where you're standing, so you're not standing in nether fire at all times. Because it's just like, fuck me, dude. So that's why the second DLC is a lot more colorful and has more interesting visuals and like areas.
Yeah. Let's equip that ring, why not?
Yeah, these guys are from a different faction called the Rovers. They're very inclined to nature stuff and whatnot.
Gotcha.
Or the other name for them, the Ruari, apparently. They, I believe, follow another god that exists. I mentioned Empyreon. That is like the light, aka the light bringer, or like he's a fire element type god, whatnot. And Mogdragon is the let's call it like the god of beasts and wildlife. He's pretty cool.
Yeah.
There will be a lot of lore around the things. I mean, some lore, I can read that here, exists on the Devotion Celestial things. For example, there is one celestial body that's called the Dying God. The text is, in an age preceding the creation of the mortal planes, an elder god was betrayed by his children, his body torn apart and drained of blood so that they could use its power to breathe life into their own creations. His remains were cast out of creation into a void, but incapable of death, the god lingered on in the darkness, doomed to an eternity of pain and madness, feeling the suffering and death of all mortal things that were given life from his blood. His name, forgotten by time, the dying god is known only as Chthon, he who dwells below creation.
I wonder what that one's based on.
And that is connected to another celestial body called the Spear of Heavens. The Spear of Heavens is the celestial symbol of power. It is said that the spear was wielded by Empyreon himself when he smote down the dying god and shattered the deity into 1,000 pieces.
Blimey.
There's a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah. Put a lot of thought into it, haven't they? Alrighty. Oh, I have a gun if those are of any use to you.
No. Well,
no? Right.
Maybe, but I mean, which kind of gun?
It's called Mutiny. It's a blue one.
It's a
that's
blue
why.
one.
Yeah. I'll pop it on the ground if I know how to do that. There you go.
Ooh, acid damage. Yeah, sure, I could keep that around. Maybe use that.
On her.
I mean, if you can, or if you don't use it, then I might as well take it.
No guns for me. I'm all about that stab action. All about that dual wield. So what do the remaining chipped claws? What use will they be?
Some things.
To give that ability to other items.
Yeah, when the crafting is unlocked, things might require those to be crafted and whatnot. Plus, you may want to put multiples, maybe, because the chip claw, when you put that on gear, it still gives stats.
Yeah.
And not just the ability, for example. Those are also the lower things. You will find higher quality components to put on things later. That gives better abilities or better stats. So.
There's a cave here.
Oh yes.
Time to explore. Ah, snake people! I knew I'd find you here. Consider yourself murdered. I thought I smelled some more of them. Yeah. I mean, they seem to be getting a little bit tougher, these. Not so easily insta-murdering them anymore. I'm sure I'll fix that sooner or later. Only a couple more levels and I can use the shiny, exciting weapons and combat pants. Need those combat pants.
Can't do that yet.
The shrine is corrupted and needs to be cleansed. Summon what is trapped within. These sound like famous last words, but yes. No, it's only snake people I'm not worried about. Nobody cares about snake people. Oh, I never used my other devotion point, I just realized. Alright. Well then, let's start getting some assassininess. So let's have that one. More damage. And that one. For also more damage.
You may or may not want.
Okie dokie. Let's have a look. Well, apparently it's not as good as the current one, but thank you anyway. I will turn it to money. Actually need to change that. Oh, hang on, hang on. There was something around here. No, yeah, there it is. Human remains. I've got to just kind of root around in those. There we are. Got the treasure. More treasure. Take something green.
Here's another thing you may want. I don't know why it's called thunder though. It's just barely got anything to do with thunder.
That's worth a look, isn't it? Ooh, shiny. Yeah, I'll have a proper look at those next time we return to a town. Because damage-wise, I think they're a little below what I've got, but they might have other aspects I need to look at. Directly into snake people! Exactly what I wanted. I'll hurt their arms by removing their arms. Where would we be now then?
We're just north of the where we went into.
Oh yeah. Now I see.
Where are we specifically? Oh yeah, we have not reached that yet. Oh yes! We get to be introduced to the fucking shittiest group in the game.
The shittiest what now in the game?
The shittiest group. The group that I consider to be the dumbest motherfuckers in the entire fucking game. The Bloodsworn.
Oh yeah.
These dipshits decided to be like, you know what? You know what would be a good thing? You know this I was gonna say Eldritch, but he's not an Eldritch god. This demonic god Chthon. He seems cool. We should bring him back.
Yeah, that sounds like a great plan. I'm on board.
And it's just like, yeah, okay, these guys are dumbasses.
Dumb fucks, yes. They do seem to be dumb fucks that can shoot fireballs, so I guess we can't completely disregard them.
Yeah, there's some lore lore. It's something that's somewhat.
Was it another
I forget what it
text?
is from, but
Oh yes. So I'm reading that and all I'm seeing is just a cavalcade of bad ideas.
yeah.
We should summon a harbinger. That sounds like a great plan. Ew. Alright. He's hidden some loot for us. Also, he's apparently not dead yet, but is good enough. Yeah, alright, fair enough. And nothing of value was lost that day.
Yeah.
I never feel he's brought this on himself.
I know the location of the hidden stash.
Yes, excellent.
Maybe this
I'm always down for treasure.
direction.
Show me to the treasure. It's not a lot of treasure. I love the run animation on your like your big blight dude. He just seems so happy. Like he's having a merry little stroll. You gotta respect that. That dog. Ah, there we go. Treasure. Truly the greatest reward for any quest. Ah, yes, I see. Well, there's loads of bits of map we haven't looked at.
Yeah.
Well, let's start heading that way. Oh, holy shit, I've got a bunch of points. Hang on. Put them all into the Master 8 for now. Master gets strong cut. That is a fucking river. Can't walk in that. There we go. We've been here. We have been here, haven't we? But we haven't been down here. This is the new and exciting bit. With stuff to kill! I wouldn't love that. Harvest those delicious experience points out of something.
Yeah.
Might as well be them. Oh, speaking of which, level up!
It's also real refreshing for me now to, you know, get experience.
Yeah,
I'm not
when you get
getting
to
any experience from my main anymore. Not because they're max level. No. Just because everything is under my level.
Yeah.
So I don't get any experience outside of boss kills or hero kills. But that isn't a lot, so it's like, cool.
Ah, I found another one of the special zombies.
Skill's not ready.
I'm gonna fuck him up. Or get myself fucked up by loads of things. Yay-o. Okay, might not be able to solo that one.
Oh, you're
here's
fighting
Milton
that
Hart.
guy. Okay.
Why is he bad? Why are we killing him?
Because he's corrupted.
Oh no! Quick, stab him in the butt! Oh well, the important thing is that we killed him. Lore bonus. Oh, yeah, we got the other guy. Excellent. Bucket. Okay, there's a little connecting up bit over there. Let's just check that. Make sure there aren't any cool things hidden, like big green glowy crystals. Lovely.
Boy. Bunch of random zombies.
Yes, they are the worst kind of zombies. The randomly spawned kind. Oh, so much lootage! I can't carry anymore. Sure you can. Oh wow, I literally can't. Fucking hell. Alright, we better, I better do a thing. Boop.
See anything you like?
Time to sell off a bunch of crap! I got that quest to turn in as well. Okay, we're gonna have a lot to go through here. Ooh, tarnished razor of thunder. That's actually better than my current weapons by the looks of it. Interesting. That isn't. And all the guns are fairly useless too. And that can go, and that can go. And that can go. Ooh, whoa, that's a good one. I'll keep that. That can go. That can go. Game that won't give me slight motion sickness. Indeed, to Mike Neal, as Boltgun is now very over. But welcome. Unfortunately, I think we are going to be wrapping things up reasonably soon, so you're a little late, but better late than never. Let's see, this is... Girdle there. Okay, so let's have a look at these. So these are both crap. Shame, they look cool. And that can go because it's a mace and nobody cares, and that's just a bone. That sucks.
I'll keep an eye on this. Come see what's left of my wares.
Ooh, that's it. Inquisitor's Silver Band of Prowess. Oh yeah, I think I want that. Pretty damn good. Well, it has a big bonus to cunning on it, so seems like a good idea. Ooh, Nightblade's Gold Band of Thunder. Now that feels like it would be good for me, doesn't it?
Probably.
It does give me skill points to Phantasmal Blades, which is that little ranged attack that I have.
Yeah.
Question is it worth it over either of the other two? I mean, 18 cunning is a big deal, so...
You don't need to think about it too hard in the beginning here.
No,
it's going to be replaced very quickly anyways.
This is true. This is true. Alright, just sell that then. Nope. Oh, gotcha, Demonic Nail. Fair enough. Understood. It was an interesting way to end the game. It was a little underwhelming, but it was still a lot of fun to play it. Oh god, yeah, of course I've got this whole other section of items to go through. So many things. Alright, well that can go.
Here's the thing, if it's yellow, it's probably not gonna be better than what you have.
Yeah, plus I can see at a glance, at least for the weapons. You just, look at the numbers. Are they red? Yes, then throw it away.
Yeah.
Got some cool looking broadswords here. Those I probably will end up using actually. Because those are pretty good. So actually it's going to be between these. There's just a vast repository of swords that I've got here.
But then also,
I've got some spiky shoulder pads. Those are looking pretty rad.
You may not want to pick or like use weapons that just because it says like, oh yes, it's technically 9 more DPS. It might not be better based on what skills or other like stats that your current weapons have.
Well, yeah, there is that, yeah. But I'm putting the ones sort of to one side that do have green numbers so I can examine them closely.
Yeah.
So I can see. Blimey, that's way better. Boop.
Also, I would probably recommend the things that you keep, like health and scrap, put that in the other bag, because new items end up in the first one automatically. So that they get separated to begin with.
Really? Okay.
Less moving things around.
Whoops. Let's not do that. Okay, so let's have a look at these swords. Yeah, see, the axe I got really early on is adding a lot of cold damage, which feels important.
At the moment, I don't know if you actually have any scaling with that.
No,
You can always look in your character. You have 3 different tabs. The second one is showing off damage things. So if you scroll down, you can see in magical, if under cold, if there's any like actual damage there. Because if there isn't, or also if there's a modifier on it, and then compare that to like the physical stuff.
Okay, well, there's one that's doing 10 more damage per second, which seems like a lot, so I think that one could probably go in for now. The ones that are less, probably not so much. Keep that, I think. Yeah, alright, I'll bin all the rest of those, but I've swapped out the axe I got near the beginning for a sword, because it's way better damage, to the point of the other stuff not mattering that much. Yeah, it's not that great, so yeah, okay, that can go. And then we'll just bin all of those. And that. Okay.
Safe storage, no question.
Good and good. And then we'll do the lore thing.
I'll keep an eye on
Lovely.
this.
And some skill pointingtons. Let's put those into the phantasmal blades. I like that one. All right, let's go cash in this quest for the guy we found that was dead. And I think that's going to have to do it for today.
All right.
Because I did not take a break in the middle. But hey, we got a sweet magic amulet out of it, so, you know, fuck the dead guy, who cares? Loot is far more important. And it is better than the one I've got, so. Boop. Boop.
Come see what's left of my wares. Come see what's left of my wares.
I'll put some materials away before we wrap things up. Shiny stuff. Cracked stuff. Claw stuff. Crystal stuff. Steel stuff. Plating stuff. Searing stuff. Roiling stuff. Wonderful. Alrighty, well there we go. So I'm assuming this like auto saves and everything, and when we resume, it'll all just go from here.
Yeah, no, it just saves
Marvelous.
whenever you exit.
Alright then. Well, thank you for guiding me through the early stages of this, Nickering. I'm hoping to see a lot more of this adventure. I'm liking it so far just because, I mean, it's basically Diablo, but, you know, a lot of quality of life stuff and, it looks
such as
real nice.
inventory at all.
Yeah.
A infinite teleportation. You don't need to
Health
use
potions not really being such a pain in the arse.
No.
It's all good. It's all good. So yeah, looking forward to more of that. All right. Well, until next time then, I shall bid you adieu, good sir.